The first contract Kartel signed was me taking him to Centennial, New Kingston. He drive me that drive a dinner at that time, and when he come out of the vehicle, he said, I have buy one of them truck here, you know.
If Joe did not pay Kartel millions when he came home from prison, he would not be getting millions now. And other artists are now able to get what they asked for, what they deserve.
2003, at Jam World, when Kartel kicked down Ninja Man on the stage, the white lady, the lady was there. She come and watch the show. She gave us 500,000.
You said Bounty planned to have Kartel disrespect me. I am not here to blame anyone. From that night, I have not seen you or your representatives.
And she came and left there about 2 o'clock in the morning. We escort her out, my police escort her out of the company. And she said to me, all right, I'll sponsor this show fully next year. And before the woman reach her yard, Kartel mash up the show.
You blamed Bounty, BEENIE, Popcorn, and Kartel, everyone but yourself. Yet, with every blame placed, it keeps coming back to you. That boomerang effect.
This are the lady them say me kick on her face. Me never put my foot in her face. I put my foot on her shoulder, but I should not have done that. Yeah. That is wrong.
BEENIE Man, why did you have your foot so close to a woman's face? I didn't teach you that. I don't support that move.
Right. You can't put your foot on no woman at all whatsoever. You understand what I say? And I am just here to say, I apologize again. Because I apologize to you on the night, but I apologizing to you right now at this time. I am sorry. Do you accept my apology?
Yes, please.
No apology is good enough. If it was a beautiful, dolly kind of girl, you would not have done that. On a broader scale, it would seem you were forgetting where you came from and the people who put you where you are now.
Bang!
For more civilized age.
Hey, fear me, Edjahz. You know some boy I say them bad, but them not. And you know why you give the body set of reviews them. So we have to tell them straight. Say them is bad, them is not. Load up the clip, they dip on belly. Watch you know. Fear me, Edjahz a one done. We be both flipping. If you hear the voice, you know I street general attack. And we say fear me, Edjahz. Body set a review. Chop see.
Baby, put it on me. Praise it on me. Baby, put it on me. Squeeze it on me.
Up move. It's never a done move. You don't know if you may just up on a brand new show, a fresh new show. Pick up all them subscribers and all them viewers them. And all them subscribe it, nothing at all, no change. The door is always open, so no know if you go do. Now upon this show, we have some interesting topics for run through. As usual, remember when a drop catch around here. No, I don't know what going over the doctor side, but he might get a piece of beating from where the people back to back. And they are go future fan but forward out and talk a bag of things about the entertainer. Now today we have the Dangaga and Ninja Man forward out and address the Grammy winning entertainer. Now of course you don't know Ninja Man is currently incarcerated, but that don't mean him now have no connection with what taking place out the road. The entertainer see and hear everything what go on. And one of the things that will take place so him never plays off and the situation involving BEENIE Man and the old lady. Ninja Man find it very disgusting of BEENIE Man for putting foot on the old lady face. The Dangaga make it clear so not even an apology can save him. Him done fuck up. Likewise the Dangaga and Ninja Man never is a promoter Isaiah Laing. Yes people, the promoter of the great one night show Sting we are speak of. Meanwhile Isaiah Laing over film side I blame a bag of artists to fuck up him show Sting. We have Ninja Man exposed to Laing himself mash up him own show alongside Everyday and MC enough himself. Yes people, Ninja Man never got subliminal in that message here. Him call name brawling and talk it just like it is. He mentioned ones like Joe Bogdanovich. A selling attack saying brought the artists them bad cause he play them the right amount of money. Likewise Ninja Man mentioned say Joe Bogdanovich are one of the reasons why Vybz Kartel are collect so much off. I'm sure them now. Joe see the worth of Vybz Kartel and respect the artist price. And so comes other promoters across the world see that standard there and keep it up. As I said before, a whole heap of things Ninja Man addressing that message here. So now waste not a time on this one. We are jumping right away and hear what the Dangaga have to say.
This is Ninja Man's letter addressing Isaiah Laing and BEENIE Man. I am Jojo Mac. It reads, this is a necessary letter because I do not understand why so many people in our music industry who have benefited, even gained fame from it, would be so hell-bent on destroying the very fabric they themselves contributed to. Beyond that, The culture, the Jamaican culture, woven directly into that fabric, is being desecrated with every onslaught. Isaiah Laing, you are an intelligent businessman. Sting was the greatest one-night show on earth. When TT, Derek, Corey, and the original Supreme team were running the operation, as well as McDowell, you were riding high. You blatantly blamed Joe Bogdanovich for the fall of Sting by saying he was paying the artists too much money for their appearances, which in your mind puts you in a bad situation only because you're not the paying kind. How disrespectful is that to the artist? Joe is not to be blamed. You blamed Bounty, BEENIE, Popcorn, and Kartel, everyone but yourself. Yet, with every blame placed, it keeps coming back to you. That boomerang effect. Let's address the Joe Bogdanovich part of this. You blame him because you said he paid artists too much. Joe Bogdanovich did not come up with a figure in his head and say, this is what I will pay. No, the artist gave him a price, and he paid what they asked because he respected their craft enough to see their value. Worst case scenario, they negotiated. You, on the other hand, would rather have them working for nothing. Yes, that white man, like most white people who love reggae and dancehall, have more respect for the artist and their craft than black people like you, who have so little respect that you want the artist to work for nothing. Don't forget that you're the same guy who, for many years, charged artists to perform on Sting. They had to pay. A few artists may have made their name on Sting, but you have to remember it was the artists who made Sting a success in the first place. White people generally pay what we ask, but our own black people are not willing to pay what we deserve. Jamaican promoters devalue artists, while foreign promoters, especially of a different race, are a lot more appreciative. The devaluation of the artist by Jamaican promoters is one reason Jamaican artists prefer to perform abroad. After each Sting show, you made sure you live the life. I know you have a very nice home, but you have rooms at all the top hotels. That's the life that caused Sting to flop. You flossed out the money and don't want to pay the artist who made Sting what it was. You and your friends disrespect the artists, not understanding how resolute they truly are. You underpay them for years or not pay some at all, while you pocketed the proceeds they made possible. Did you not think that one day your breadbasket would be empty? Yes, because it was filled on the backs of those same artists you choose to disrespect. You had the nerve to want to put Gully Bop against me, a seasoned Clash artist with a proven track record, because you're not willing to pay artists of the highest caliber. So the show went on a downward spiral. You put the final nail in that coffin by headlining Queenie and Amari. You used influencers instead of proper artists. Again, you did not want to spend money. You want artists for cheap labor or at no cost. People like you should pay for even the initial consultation with the artist. If you must blame someone for Sting's demise, the person to start with would be you, alongside Heavy D and MC Nuffy. They know nothing about talent. You brought in Nuffy, who do not understand the levels. He brought in lukewarm artists. Let me enlighten you and those who are delusional enough to lose sight of it. The last Sting show was Vybz Kartel and Mavado. After that, it was over. You did not have the right combination of artists for the level of Sting clash that the people were used to experiencing. You watered it down for the hype. Don't you realize that a massive social media following doesn't necessarily equals to a massive fan appearance for the artist? You have to take into consideration how many possible fans are in the vicinity as against those worldwide who more times than not will not travel for that person. Check yourself to see where you went wrong. Here's another of your setbacks. Shots fired over artist's head in the venue. Once blood sheds in a place of enjoyment, it will be considered a bloody battlefield to many. Those are the main elements that contributed to the demise of the greatest one-night show on earth. It has deteriorated to the point where you may have to rebrand and forward with a new energy. Sting, as we know it, is over and done. It is now a joke to the same people who thought it was phenomenal. You said Bounty planned to have Kartel disrespect me. I am not here to blame anyone. From that night, I have not seen you or your representatives. Remember when you said you did not want me on the show? Joseph Bogdanovich insisted that I work without a contract with you. I did not work for you. I don't like that you said Joe mashed up the business because he pays the artists too much money. Black people don't want to pay reggae and dancehall artists what they value, but they are willing to pay R&B and pop artists. If Joe did not pay Kartel millions when he came home from prison, he would not be getting millions now. And other artists are now able to get what they asked for, what they deserve, because of the shift in the pay scale initiated by Joe Bogdanovich. You are left in a hole, Laing. You need to call the artists and apologize to them instead of blaming them. It's not looking good for you, Isaiah Laing. Next, BEENIE Man. Why did you have your foot so close to a woman's face? I didn't teach you that. I don't support that move. No apology is good enough. If it was a beautiful dolly kind of girl, you would not have done that. On a broader scale, it would seem you were forgetting where you came from and the people who put you where you are now. Those people are the ones who recognized and acknowledged you first. I see you apologized, but it's too little, too late. You don't see me or Shabba do anything like that. Remember at Reggae Madness with Ninja Man, Dennis Brown, and Shabba Ranks? Let me remind you that during my performance, a man looking very poor and raggedy came on my stage and people came to take him off. I stopped them and showed him love, making him feel special. It's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. Those people are the cornerstone of your career. They have been showing up from the beginning and still showing strong support. They are the actual lifeline to your career. Look into yourself. I have been through certain things and corrected myself. But a lot of you are out there presenting like dipsomaniacs. You have a job to do. All of you who are active, dancehall is not the same. I can acknowledge that this is a new era in the music, but the energy is restrained. Dancehall needs a revival. Work on giving the people good dancehall entertainment, the high energy version they're accustomed to. The blood is being sucked out of the music. We're losing our stronghold on our own genres. There are a lot of contributors to that. It's complicated, separating the artists from the fans because there is no demarcation line. When you're a star, there are expectations, and while you're being lauded, you will also be held accountable for every wrong move you make. You put yourself at the top of the heap. That's a huge responsibility, but you have to carry the torch with a level of decorum befitting that position. Much is expected of you, especially regarding the treatment of your fans, the ones who support you by engaging, streaming, downloading your music, and showing up for your performances. Don't ever forget where you are coming from and who are responsible for you being who you are today. The entire industry need a mental and spiritual cleansing, from the artists to the promoters, and in a big way, the supporters. Clean up the industry of the jealousies, the dissension, covetousness, envy, resentment, and insecurities, and get to a place of common respect, love, and camaraderie. There's a lot to do in maintaining the culture, both dancehall and Jamaican culture. Start the unification with mutual respect and a willingness to be happy for the success of your co-workers. It has been proven, good trumps evil at every turn if authentic. Wagwan at the stoplight. Something alright. The Don Gargan, Ninja Man.
That was it for the show. Big up all our subscribers and all of the viewers who may stay until the end of the show. Really appreciate it. Bless up on yourself and go and live good.
Turn down the light a little more.